Hi, good morning. Welcome back to a slightly atypical video format for me, but one that I've done before and I've loved filming, and that is reorganizing, reordering, decluttering my makeup collection. I think as you kind of go back to some of my videos that I filmed before, my little collection has definitely grown. Yeah, I don't know just how appropriate the title minimalist makeup collection is, because if you have a little look back at some of my previous videos that I've done over the past year and a bit, my collection has definitely grown, and I don't even like to think about it as a collection because it kind of insinuates gathering and accumulating more, which might be a little bit counterintuitive with the word minimalist. I'm kind of trying to figure out my own position an approach to that. I used to be very minimalist with my makeup. When I first came to university, I came with basically one makeup bag, very limited makeup products, and the ones that I did have, it was kind of makeup I'd had since middle school pretty much. And slowly but surely I've realized just how much enjoyment fun makeup products bring me. And in case you didn't know, this YouTube channel actually started as a beauty YouTube channel way back in the day. All those videos are now privated, thank God. Yeah, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out my own position and my own approach to makeup and how much of it I have. I guess right now the main thing I'm trying to be mindful about is only keeping products that I really wear, that I love wearing, that I have enjoyment out of. There's certain categories that I definitely have more products than I need. So the makeup types that I really enjoy, and then others that I view as a little bit more utilitarian, I try to keep it to like one or two. Yeah, I mean, I'll bring you a little bit closer in a second and we can have a look, because first and foremost, like, my little makeup setup has changed a lot because I moved flats since my last video. But also it's actually gotten so messy. More than anything, this needs a very thorough clean before I start organizing and reorganizing things. I've also got a few new products that I've been kind of saving to unpackage and put into my little makeup setup when this is all cleared. So I think I could do that now. Here they are. If you want to jump to the actual makeup declutter organization bit, I'll put a timestamp here. Yeah, I'll just do these one by one quickly. I've opened the package itself just to see what it was. So this is Colourpop. I've never ordered from Colourpop before, but there's one product in particular that's my ride or die, my favorite eyeliner I've ever used. Like, I have very watery eyes, and that's the only eyeliner that kind of withstands that, doesn't run. And because I've had that one for over a year and it's gone really dry and really gross, it's time to upgrade. So I was primarily making that order for that eyeliner because, yeah, paying for shipping from Colourpop is kind of annoying. I did get a few items alongside it that I've been really wanting to try. Yeah, first and foremost, eyeliner in question. Then I got one of I really like their eyeshadows, Super Shock shadows. Didn't know what shade to choose, but this is supposed to be a dupe for that really popular Urban Decay one. Then, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, which is coming soon as of filming this, I love a blush. Blush is, I think, my favorite makeup category. I just love it. And they have these gorgeous heart-shaped blushes. I also love a cream blush. Cream liquid. Not the biggest fan of powder, but cream, amazing. And then finally, this was on sale for like $2, which I'm not gonna lie is the main reason I bought this, but I love a burgundy lip, and this was kind of intriguing because I know I love the shade. I don't know if I'll like the formula, but I feel like for $2 I'm willing to give it a go. And then I also had a Black Friday order from a Rare Beauty, which meant I got a little makeup bag included. The old makeup bag was a little bit too small, and the one I got right now is kind of old and gross, so I'm so excited to have this gorgeous pink one. I have already opened some of my new Rare Beauty stuff that I really needed to start to use, so those are already here, but I've still got a few little boxes to unpackage. So first, I got this little trio. This is one of their Christmas sets, but this was on sale after Christmas, so I got this as a separate order. I mean, for someone who loves cream and liquid blusher, I cannot believe I've never used the Rare Beauty liquid ones. I'm obsessed with the cream ones. Like, these ones are some of my favorite. I have them in so many shades. But I've never given these a go, which is crazy because these are so popular. So I'm very happy to be able to try them in this little mini set. They're so cute and tiny. I'm obsessed. Then another set. This is my favorite lip gloss formula. I've gone through several big size lip glosses of these. They're just so soft, so nice. So I was very intrigued by the mini ones. Precious. I've got a different shade, but I'm very intrigued by red lip gloss. I think that'll be so cool. I mean, I know I love these, so I'm very excited to just try them in different shades. And then finally, another mini. I mean, minis are just cheaper and cuter, so it's the best of both worlds. The mascara. I'm not going to open it just yet. I'll wait till I'm finished with that one. And I'll just have an extra one whenever. And then a little eyeshadow palette. How cute. Gorgeous. And then these two are Christmas gifts that I've not yet opened because I was waiting for this video to do that. Can you tell I'm obsessed with blush? I got another one of the Rare Beauty blushes, the cream ones. And I also love a peach blush, and I didn't have one in a peach shade. This is the nearly apricot shade. So excited to start using this in spring. And then the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I loved. I got it last year and I used up the entire thing, and I hate how expensive it is, but this is genuinely like the best powder I've ever used. Like, makeup products take so long to use, you don't even think about it. Yeah, so I know this is kind of worth it for me because I've gone through one of those in the past. Okay, let's order all of this. I'll bring you a bit closer so we can get all of this organized. Okay, so this behind me is the current setup. I'll bring you in a bit closer in just a second. I wanted to get like an overview of the situation we're working with. I got this acrylic set of drawers where I generally like to organize things by category. I got them last year. I'm gonna do the makeup bag first, I think, just because that will kind of clear some of the space here. So a little brief what's in my makeup bag, I guess. I've got a very old dried out mascara. I usually tend to have one, or in this case, two mascaras open. And the other ones that I have as replacements, like, I don't open them until I've used up the previous one. The two formulas are quite different, which is why I justified having them both. Also, I had this one open before I got the Rare Beauty one again. This one is really, really old, so I will be throwing it out and substituting it with the new one that I got. Some of these things are still left over from when I was traveling over Christmas back home. I just never fully unpacked this makeup bag. I've just been like slowly making my way through it. So yeah, let's see what else is here. Little chubby eyeshadow stick, brown eyeliner, and a little blush. This is one of my favorite ones, but I'll go through that later. Cream shadow, but that's this one empty. And now I can fill my new makeup bag. I just want to put my essentials that I have, kind of one of each. That's the two mascaras. I do like keeping my eyeliner in my makeup bag, but this is old ColourPop one I have. Like, it's fully erased, fully dried out. This is going to be thrown out. That means I can open up my new one. Okay, it might be time to kind of clear the rest of the space. And I have all these little cutesy blushes. I think my actual makeup setup needs a bit of a wipe, so I'll do that now quickly before I start reorganizing things. Okay, this is looking so much more clear. Now I feel like I'll clean each of the drawers one by one as I work my way through them. I'll put my makeup bag right on the side, which is where I would generally tend to keep it. Basically all the makeup products that were kind of scattered around, I put them on this little tray so I can work from this one by one. Yeah, I don't know what to start with. Let's start with the side. This is completely used up. I literally just kept it because I loved it and I really wanted to repurchase it, and I kind of left it thinking that if it's out, I'll repurchase it, but I just haven't done that. There's absolutely no reason to be keeping this empty product. This setting spray I literally hate. I've had this for over a year and I've bought other setting sprays alongside, have used those fully, and just kind of hoped I could pour the liquid into a different bottle and then used it up. I just haven't. I've just been keeping it on the side, but I hate it. And more than the actual product, I hate the spray. The spray is just so awful to use because it's so aggressive. Do you ever love this setting spray, the Rare Beauty one? I got this as another mini for one of my orders and I didn't think much of it, and I'm literally obsessed with it. This is a little jar of eyeliners and chubby eyeshadow pencils and makeup brushes. Let's go through these one by one. Old eyeliner. Yeah, I tried to find a substitute for the ColourPop one, but this just doesn't compare even a tiny bit. Also, it's really old. I've got a few of the Essence pencil liners. They're so cheap, they're so good. I have them in a few different colors. I have two of the brown one. I think I got it by accident, but yeah, I love them. This one purple eyeliner. I pretty much never wear it, but I got it for the Olivia Rodrigo concert 2 years ago. It's probably quite old, but I very rarely wear it, but if I need a purple one, that's here. I've got this white pencil eyeliner from Glossier. And I've got a few chubby eyeshadow sticks. One from e.l.f., this one from Rare, I got it in a gift set and it's now one of my favorites. I wear it all the time. These are from Catrice. Love these as like a one and done eyeshadow look. I don't know if I should keep my eyeshadow sticks in here or in my single eyeshadow drawer. I'll decide that later. Let's do the lip products next. I think this could do with some culling down. The only lip liner I own. I just don't really wear lip liner. Oh, I need to sharpen this. This is why I don't wear it. I don't have a sharpener. The Singular red lipstick. Yeah, I wear it very much on occasion. These are some of my old Kat Von D matte liquid lips. I was obsessed with Kat Von D when I first got into makeup, and I honestly really just keep them for sentimental reasons. I don't really wear them, so I might just move them to like a little sentimental box because I love them. I don't wear them. Essence lipsticks. I kept them through all my previous declutters because they're just like good neutral lipsticks, but I don't. Ever since I started wearing the Glossier lipsticks, and I actually wear those on the regular. They're not even here because they're all in my handbags. I should probably bring them out. These are also so old. I've had them since middle school. I think it's the unfortunate time to declutter these. It took me 3 declutters to get rid of them. I don't think I've used them once. I love this lip gloss. And then my prized possession, my itty bitty tiny Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. So precious. I turned the light on, but I hope that doesn't make it too yellow. Glossier Ultra Lips are my absolute favorite. I've got one more, but I actually don't know where it is. And it's my favorite one too. Pony's my favorite. Don't know where it is. It's in one of my handbags. Yeah, I love these. And then this is my favorite gloss. Love it, love it, love it. I guess now I can put my new ColourPop lipstick in here as well as my 2 new little glosses. And that is my lip section done. Final container is my makeup brushes. Yeah, I don't think there's much to declutter here because I use most of these on the daily. I don't know what to do with this lip liner. I don't actually wear it. I might declutter it. I don't think I've used this once. Okay, let's get into the drawers. Let's start from bottom to top. So this is my base products. I've got the Milani bronzer, Bare Minerals BB cream, and a very contentious Kiko powder. This drawer should probably be dedicated to blush because I have the most blush out of all my other products. So I might do that. I'll see how it fits. Unless I rearrange it somehow. I've got my Milani Coral Cream Blush, which I absolutely adore. Then I have these little cream blushes from Rare, which I also adore, along with my new addition to the collection, which is the apricot one. And then the berry and the neutral ones. This Elia blush, obsessed with it. I probably don't wear it as much as the Rare ones, but then I will have a little day here and there where I will wear it. And then these little guys, which I just got, the blush minis. And then this Baby Got blush from Essence, which is so cheap, and it's literally one of my favorite blushes of all time, I think. Oh, and then the little ColourPop part one. Gorgeous. So excited to try that. Yeah, so I definitely think the blushes are where most of my collection is at. Let me try to fit it in a blush drawer because I do like having them flat. These barely fit. They kind of don't fit if I try to close this up like this. I might need to spread these out to have liquid blushes separate from cream blushes, which is kind of insane. One thing I will be getting rid of is the Cindy Luminizer. I've kept this through declutters despite the fact that I never really use this. Like, you can see that I have barely used it. So, and I have so many blushes that it just does not seem justifiable at this point. I'll try to put the blushes in here. I love how this drawer looks so much already. It's making me so happy. Okay, let's do the others. And this has been my concealer drawer that I've been kind of turned around. bronzer. I really like this one. I don't really wear bronzer, but if I do, this is a nice like glowy one to wear over summer. I rarely wear BB cream as well, but then there are occasions when I will have it, so this is a nice product to have just when I'm feeling a very minimal makeup look. I recently picked this up just because I love the blush so much. And concealers. I've fallen into the trap of kind of buying quite a few concealers, hoarding them. I've just been buying so many of them, hoping to find a nice drugstore one. I mean, concealer is also one of those things that you go through quite quickly, but probably not because I've accumulated so many, when in reality, I hate to say it again, but my favorite concealer is the Rare Beauty one. This one is literally empty. I need to buy a new one. This is by far my favorite concealer out of all of these. I also quite like the CoverGirl one actually, but I can't buy CoverGirl where I live. All the others, like, they're all right, but nothing really compares to the Rare Beauty one. I fell into the trap of buying loads of cheap drugstore concealers, trying to find an alternative for the more expensive one that I love. And honestly, most of these are either too dark, either do not have the coverage that I want. I'm basically working through these. Most of them are kind of finished, as you can see. Yeah, I'm definitely making my way through a lot of them. But I really want to finish a bunch of these before I repurchase the Rare one. And this one, like, there's the tiniest amount on the edges, but this is finished. I took out the stopper, which is a little thing that goes on top of the concealer, just so I could use up more of this product. It's pretty much gone. I really just want to repurchase this concealer, have one in my makeup bag, not really hoard this excessive amount. I'm currently on a concealer ban until I significantly use these up, but I'll take the main two that I'm kind of working on and keep them in my makeup bag. I'm currently trying to work on one more powder. I've been trying to make my way through the Kat Von D powder because I've had this for the longest time, and I do actually really like this powder. It's a loose one, but I do prefer the Charlotte Tilbury one just because of the annoyance of using loose powder. I do like this one. And then this powder, I've had this for the longest time. It has also gone through all of my declutters, and I have made a bit of a dent in it. I tried my best. I've come to the realization that this powder is just way too dark for me. It looks orange on my face. I hate how it looks. This one I don't reach for, and if I'm forced to use it, I just don't use it. And then I don't use my powder, and then my makeup looks bad, and just finally time to let this one go. I've got an empty drawer, so I might move my concealers in here. Yeah, this is way too excessive for me, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of that. And then final drawer, single eyeshadows. Yeah, so I've got one singular ColourPop shadow. This is Mighty Morphin. I love this one. I've hit pan on this one. I love the formula, which is why I purchased this one. And I'm so excited to use it. I also have this Catrice single shadow. I definitely don't use this as often, but if I want like a little mint eyeshadow moment, again, one and done, this is very nice. I also have this single shadow, which I love. I just love cream products, I think I'm realizing. Yeah, it's just this gorgeous purple, but it's like a brown with almost a purple hue when you put it on your eye. It's from Kiko. I adore it. The only thing that annoys me is that it doesn't fit in my makeup drawer. Like, it's the tiniest bit too big, so I just keep it in my eyeliner pop thing because I love that eyeshadow too much to not have it. Honestly, lip balms, I might keep one of them in my makeup bag because I think that is quite nice. I've got one final stage of the declutter, and that is my eyeshadow palettes, which I'm a tiny bit embarrassed by because a few of these I was supposed to declutter the last time, and then I moved flats, and then I forgot, and then I never got rid of them. Okay, so I actually did a quick wash of my makeup brushes. Those are nice and fresh. And put them back. And I also remembered that I have a beauty blender. I was going to wash that, but I've not used it in like the 3 months since I last got it. I used to use a makeup sponge religiously, so I kind of wanted to get back into that. I would kind of get breakout where I spot conceals. I kind of stopped using it to try to avoid the breakouts. I don't know if it's helped or not, but yeah, I've just not been using this at all, so I think the makeup sponge era has ended for me, so this is going to be decluttered. I also couldn't get the makeup stains out, so that might be part of the reason for the breakouts. And now we can focus on my eyeshadow palettes. Today's the day the declutter actually happens, so let's go through them. First one is this little eyeshadow palette from Essence. Gorgeous. I especially love the purple shades on brown eyes, so this one's definitely staying. And similarly, I have this full blue one, and I don't use blue shadows as often as the purpley ones, but I really like the look of this. Finally, one more Essence one. I think I'm realizing that I love the small monochrome palettes that Essence does. They're so pretty. This is just a coppery green one. Gorgeous. I love these two shimmery shades, and this one actually very pretty. And then this one is from Pure NA. This is kind of similar to the one before, but I think these shadows are just so much higher quality. I love that green, and this is also a really nice shade to have to like smoke out any smudgy liner. I'm going for that look. This is the palette I will go for. Now to the kind of embarrassing part. Yeah, this is the Essence palette I've had since I was probably 16. I was going to declutter it last time, but I was just way too emotionally tied to it. So now I've not used it in probably a few years now. You probably won't be able to see it, but there's some texture on some of these eyeshadows. Like, these are probably not good to use. Just been keeping this one because I love it so much, because I've had it since I pretty much started playing around and having fun with makeup. Like, this is one of my OG palettes. I think it would be really irresponsible for me to continue using this. I mean, I don't really use this, but to justify keeping it when it's so old. But yeah, time to let this one go, I think. And this is a similar story. I loved these shades. I think you can tell the color stories I was obsessed with. The warm, coppery, pinky tones. I mean, I don't even use it. I have kept it for way too long, probably. And then finally, I have this little Z palette with single shades, which I should probably get rid of. These are from Nabla, I think. And again, kind of similar color story, coppery, orangey tones. I was obsessed with these. The shadows unfortunately have to go. And finally, and this is so out of my comfort zone. Like, that being said, I actually do use this palette very occasionally. Like, if I need a pop of color, a bright shade for whatever costume party I'm going to, this palette is insane. So this one is staying, even though I use it very rarely. I still use it more often than some of the ones I've just decluttered. I think my new little cutesy palette can go in as well. I think this will be a nice substitute for all the warm, pinky, coppery colors that I just decluttered in a more concise form. This is my little makeup setup. I'm still not sure if I want to keep the makeup bag on the side where it is now, or kind of placed on top. So I'll just keep that there for now. And here are my little jars, bowls, things. So I have my lip products, lip glosses, lip balms, all that here. My tools, so my makeup brushes, my eyelash curler just there. And then my eyeliners, eyeshadow sticks, that sort of thing just in here. And then I have my setting spray on the side there. Maybe I should put that in the makeup bag actually. Why not? It's small enough. Yeah, I don't even really have that much stuff in there right now, so I can do that. And then the drawers. So the first one, pretty minimal, just my single shadows. The ones that I do have, I do really like, so I'm quite happy with that. The next drawer, the one that I'm really hoping to declutter over the next few months. I think this is excessive. I don't need all of this. Cannot wait for a moment when I've used all these up and I can just keep one or maybe two in my makeup bag. But it also feels wasteful to just throw them out. Then face products, so bronzers, powder, BB cream, just the ones that I don't really use every single day. And then my favorite drawer, the one that gets a tad bit excessive, but for good reason, because I absolutely adore it. Let's give you a little zoom in. This one might also seem excessive, but I love it so much. So I think for that very reason, this is not excessive at all, because it makes me so happy. And I got rid of the things that I didn't use. I'm very happy to be able to display all my blushes in this nice way. And then that's the makeup bag. Little palette section. That took so much longer to film than I thought it would. I'm so happy with how this turned out though. It's been like this small area of stress in my life that this is so decluttered, so unorganized, and that I'm aware that I have so many products that I most likely don't use. So the fact that I've now been able to declutter and make it all pretty, like just looking at this, it is something that makes me so happy and excited to start my morning, especially like my favorite parts. My blush, my smudged eyeliner, like you can tell which parts of my makeup routine make me really happy, because those are the parts that I invest in, and by loads of different products from because they actually make me excited. Various shades and colors and textures. And if it comes in pretty pink heart-shaped packaging, even better. Like, more than anything, I hope it showed you that you don't need an overly excessive makeup collection to have fun with makeup. Also, you don't need to be overly minimalist in every single area of your makeup. Like, you can have certain parts of your collection that you indulge in and have multiples of, and really relish in those products. But then if there's something you don't enjoy as much, just don't participate in that. Have that as a purely utilitarian thing and indulge in the parts that make you happy, which is kind of a balance I'm trying to maintain. This is not the most minimalist makeup setup out there. It's quite balanced for me, and it doesn't make me feel overwhelmed, which is kind of the most important thing. I did manage to fill a full makeup bag of things to declutter. If they were expired, then I will throw them away and recycle the packaging because I don't want anyone using that. But if it's products that are still usable, I just want to use them, I will re-gift them to my friends. I literally have an overflowing makeup bag of stuff that I was hoarding unnecessarily. I don't think I mentioned at the start, but all of my makeup products are cruelty-free, vegan. Yeah, so thank you for sticking around with me. I hope this inspired you to declutter your own makeup, and if anything, I hope you found it enjoyable because I know for myself, I love a beauty space declutter. It's one of my favorite, most satisfying videos to watch. I eat them up, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking around if you stay till the end, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!